Good morning, and thank you, Mr. Chair. Would the following individuals from the 13th Judicial Circuit please join me at the podium? Gina Justice, Court Administrator. Angie Smith, Chief Deputy Court Programs. Judy Roysden, JDP Program Director. Anthony Lopez, Court Program Specialist 3. Bertha Little, Administrative Assistant 2. Carly Kowalski, Administrative Assistant 2. Lanny Furman Valdez, Court Program Specialist 2. Marielle Escalante Silvestre, Court Program Specialist 2. Helena Hampton Davis, Court Program Specialist 2. Good morning, and thank you for joining us today. Originally called Youth Justice Awareness Month, the special observance we're recognizing today began in 2008 when a grieving mother in Missouri sought meaningful justice system reform after her teenage son took his life while in an adult jail. In 2016, Youth Justice Awareness Month was renamed Youth Justice Action Month to encourage advocates, legislators, and governments to take concrete actions to show their commitment to youth justice. People across the nation, especially the distinguished guests from our community who are with us today, are working very hard to raise awareness, strengthen coalitions, and take steps to improve outcomes for our youth. It is my pleasure to recognize their efforts with this proclamation. And the proclamation reads, whereas October is recognized as Youth Justice Action Month, a time to advocate for and highlight effective evidence-based interventions that ensure the well-being, safety, and rehabilitation of youth. And whereas the 13th Judicial Circuit for Hillsborough County implemented the Juvenile Arbitration Program on October 1st, 1979, and whereas the program has undergone changes throughout the years to meet the needs of the community and is now known as the Juvenile Diversion Program, which provides case management for arbitration, teen court, pre-arrest delinquency citation, and truancy cases. And whereas the Juvenile Diversion Program offers a community-based alternative to formal court processing of eligible cases, and whereas the program's goal is to divert youth from progressive involvement in the criminal justice system and reduce recidivism by holding youth accountable, conducting risk assessments, delivering individualized sanctions, targeted case management, and connecting youth to community service providers. And whereas 1,863 youth were referred to the Juvenile Diversion Program last fiscal year, 100 youth were served in truancy court through a collaboration with the Hillsborough County School Board, and 450 youth volunteered as jurors in teen court. And whereas the Juvenile Diversion Program balances both the needs of the youth and the safety of the community, with the most recent Department of Juvenile Justice Comprehensive Accountability Report indicating youth who completed the Juvenile Diversion Program had a 2% recidivism rate. And whereas this year marks the 45th anniversary of the Juvenile Diversion Program, and it is essential that the unique needs of the youth in the justice system continue to be addressed, including access to education, mental health services, and rehabilitation programs. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the Board of County Commissioners of Hillsborough County, Florida, does hereby declare October 24th, 2024 as Youth Justice Action Month in Hillsborough County, and asks residents to recognize the hard work of Juvenile Diversion Program personnel, community service providers, and law enforcement personnel, and thank them for their commitment to the success of Juvenile Diversion Program participants and their unwavering service to our community, awarded this second day of October, 2024. Thank you, and would you like to say a word?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. How humbling it is to be here this morning, especially after the recent events. Hurricane Helene was not very helpful in bringing us all good safety, but certainly the members of our community all leaned in. We have grown humble about the way by which we wrap our arms around one another and really strive. And I really appreciate the members of our community who are here today, to include our law enforcement personnel and the members of the BOCC who led us through this so gracefully. So thank you for that. But back to the matter of the day, I'm here for the proclamation that we are so humbly receiving. I'm here to represent the Administrative Office of the Court, Chief Judge Christopher Sabella, Administrative Juvenile Judge Larry Leffler, and the members of our Juvenile Diversion team who are with us here today. And I'm so thankful that they could join us, because really this is a representation of their work, the way by which they are able to impart change on youthful offenders in our community. And they do so with a great bit of tact, skill, discipline, and heart. And for that, I'm so thankful for them and the way by which they represent me in every way, shape, or form every day. I also want to ensure that I am mindful of my remarks, because youth in our community do deserve a second chance. Those youthful offenders who are brought to our juvenile diversion program need a way to avoid further harm by progressive involvement in our juvenile justice system, which can be so troubling and lead to so much more risk and harm in our community more broadly. So I thank you for all of your recognition today. I thank you for this humble award, which we will proudly hang in our office. Have a great day. Thank you again. Thank you so much, Commissioner. I appreciate you.
Very much. Would anyone else like to say anything before we go?
Judy?
So, yes.
I just want to say 45 years is a long time. Our job is so important to us to keep kids from entering the juvenile justice system, and it's a matter of putting the right services at the right time and also provide accountability. And I thank my staff for being so dedicated. So thank you again, and I'd like to thank the County Commission.